This is the Wavo Pod and Wavo Boomarm by Joby. You probably already know the Joby name from their super successful Gorillapod line of tripods for cameras and other accessories. Well, Wavo are their new line of products which are looking to disrupt the audio space in a big way. The Wavo Pod comes in at just £99 and is a perfect on-the-go microphone, and it has a few killer features which may make this a must-have for any content creator. Hello everybody, my name is Robert and this is Quell. Let's start off with the Wavo Pod. As mentioned before, the microphone is only £99, and inside of the box you of course get the microphone itself, a nice heavy metal base, a really nice metal pop guard in this beautiful red colour. So I hope that you like the black and red colourway because it really is the only colourway that you can go with. You also get two separate styles of cable, a USB-C to USB-C for mobile devices, as well as a USB-C to USB-A for more desktop devices. Now that is really important. To be given both of those styles of cable to allow you to use this microphone both on the go and in a home content creation studio is something really impressive that we haven't seen from many other competitors. As we tour the microphone, we are noticing that this is a pretty plastic design. The microphone's body itself is fully plastic, as is the articulating arm that it is placed on. The base is metal, as is the mesh and the pop guard. Now for £99 I might have expected a few more premium materials here. It does feel a little bit plasticky and a little bit like a toy in some way, but it does make up for it in its audio clarity, which we'll get onto very soon. On the front of the microphone we have a multifunctional dial which has three main modes. The first mode will allow you to adjust the volume of the microphone output that is on the bottom of the microphone. Tapping it will either mute and unmute the microphone, and holding in for just 3 seconds will allow you to adjust the gain directly on the microphone itself. This is something that I really haven't seen in any other plug and play microphone on the market, and it's really important that we can change that gain on the fly through just a little bit of twiddling. Just under that main dial as well, we have a button to switch between the two distinctly different polar patterns. First is a cardioid mode and the second is a omnidirectional mode. It probably is worth mentioning though that when Joby say omnidirectional, it is not true omnidirectional. It actually acts more as a bidirectional pattern, which is a little bit of a shame. Many other microphones within the same realm as this one has a full omnidirectional pattern support, but this microphone just doesn't have that. Having both modes is really important in a microphone like this, especially in a content creation space, because you would use these different patterns for different reasons. Starting off with the cardioid pattern, this one is for solo creators like myself. When I'm sat down at my computer or while I'm working from home, I don't want a load of background noise around me. I don't care what's going on behind the microphone, I only care what's happening in front of it, me. So the cardioid mode is super important for that and gets you nice, crisp, clear audio, which I will demo in a second, without getting any of that background noise as well. This is an example of the Joby Wavo Pod in cardioid mode. Whereas the omnidirectional mode does the exact opposite. It picks up much more background noise, but actually allows you to pick up audio from all around the microphone. This is perfect for a podcasting studio. You can just place this microphone in the middle of the room, either on the base or on one of those boom arms, and you're going to be able to pick up everyone talking in the room at once. This is an example of the Joby Wavo Pod in omnidirectional mode. In terms of inputs and outputs, it's pretty good. On the bottom of the device, we have a 3.5mm headphone jack, so you can actually monitor whatever is coming through this microphone without having to plug directly into your computer. This is really important in a podcasting or content creation scenario, and it's nice to see it there. We obviously also have that USB-C power. Now, of course, this is a powered plug and play microphone. Unlike an XLR microphone, you don't need any additional kind of wires or any additional boxes to get this working. And this is really nice to see, especially when using it on an iPad or in a mobile studio. Around the outside of the microphone is one of those really key selling points, and those are the Joby link points. This allows you to screw in additional accessories to really make this a versatile studio while on the go or while you're at home. Of course, Joby would like you to use their additional accessories, like their Gorillapod arms, but you can realistically use anything that will screw into the side here. And this will allow you to add things like cameras, or maybe even lights, so that you can have everything you need in one place ready to go. Before we continue with this review though, I do just want to say that if this is the first time that you're seeing my face on your screen, then one, lucky you. And two, go down there, hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell, so you get notified every time I upload. The sound quality of the Wavo Pod is about what you would expect for the £99 price point and it being a plug and play microphone. You're not going to get super clear audio like you would from a powered XLR microphone, but this is still pretty good for the price range. You can record up to 24-bit 48 kHz audio, which is about standard with other microphones on the market. Recording in that cardioid or directional pattern, you're going to get much crisper, clear audio with a lot less noise and hiss. You will still get some of that microphone hiss, but you will with any kind of device like this one. The microphone is certainly good enough for many content creators or people who work from home. It's better than you're going to get from, say, your laptop or a webcam, but it really isn't the best audio that you're going to get. If you want the best, crispest, clearest audio, I would suggest investing in a proper XLR setup that has an external box to process all of that audio. But for the £99 price range, I think this is one of the best microphones that you can get. In terms of response ranges on this microphone, they're pretty good, moving all the way from 20Hz all the way to 20 kHz. This is a massive range of audio that it can pick up. And I found that in my testing between this and my webcam's microphone, there was a much nicer, richer, deep bass than I could get from the webcam, and that was one of the key differences with this microphone. Let's talk about taking this thing on the go though. It is small enough, compact enough and light enough that it can be taken on the go, and it is a brilliant way to capture crisp and clear audio. So let's say you're off at a big trade show like CES, and you want to start to create a podcast or record some audio. You could of course use your iPhone or your iPad's built-in microphone, but you're going to get a lot of background noise and it's not going to be the crispest audio possible. Whereas with this microphone, it's small enough to just be able to grab it, put it down on your table and capture some of the crispest and clearest audio at a pinch. Now, I think the Wavo Pod is pretty much for anyone who really wants to up their audio game on the cheap. Of course, you're not going to get the biggest and best audio on the market, but for almost everyone that I can think of, this microphone is good enough. From amateur streamers and content creators all the way to people who work from home, this is an audio upgrade that I think everyone should have. Let's move on to talking about that Boomarm though, because that is quite an expensive optional accessory. There are tons of Boomarms on the market, and Joby's comes in on the more expensive side at about £80. Again, much like the microphone, you're getting a lot of plastic here, and for that £88 price point, the plastic is really not what you're wanting to see. Of course, the main arm is metal, as is its base, but its plastic shroud does give it a rather cheap feel and look. Of course, you don't just have to attach a microphone to this boom arm. It can carry anything up to about 1 kilogram, so anything like the camera I'm recording on right now could also be attached to this. It is a little bit of a shame that there are no additional Joby link points on this microphone stand. I'd have liked to have seen ways to attach maybe cameras or lights to this boom arm as well as a, say, microphone. But I do understand that that's probably because of that weight limit. On the bottom we do have a nice little headphone stash as well as a cup holder. That's really nice to see, and it helps to keep your desk nice and tidy. However, I did find myself knocking it and hitting it quite a lot, so it's nice that I can at least unscrew it and take it off if I really don't want it there. If I want to adjust this boom arm, then it's really easy to do. It has enough resistance that I have to put some force into moving it and adjusting it. It's not just going to collapse on me. If I do feel that I want it to be more or less resistant, then it's really easy to do with the included Allen key. There's an included cable tidy here as well, which allows you to put microphones or even a camera on this and put it through the actual arm of the boom arm. You can choose the two different colours, they have red and they have black, to really let you decide what you want this to look like. That black and red combination I think is a winner, But if you want something more muted, that black on black is just as nice. So for £80, I really do struggle to recommend this Boomarm to anyone because it's a pretty expensive accessory, and I think there are cheaper and better Boomarms on the market. Yes, you have some of those additional nice extras like a cable tidy and the headphone and cup holder, but for £80 I just think there's better out there. So what do you guys think of the Wavo Pod and the Wavo Boomarm? Why don't you let me know in the comments section down below, and of course while you're down there as well, hit that subscribe button, it does mean the absolute world to me. Anyway guys, my name's been Robert, this has been Clue, and I will catch you in the next one. Adios.